Welcome to Corella. The first known being of this world was the god Urian. Less than 5,000 years ago, he created all of the other races. Humans, elves, kinderfolk, gnomes, dwarves, pikeys, wyverns, and giants. All of the races mingled and fought, coveting each other's lands and vying for more territory and riches. This grasp for power culminated in the Border Wars, which lasted 1,000 years. Peace came in a treaty, leaving each of the races to rule their own lands. Corella has enjoyed several hundred years of peace and prosperity, but something dark, something unexplained is beginning to corrupt the world, magic, and perhaps even Urian himself. This corruption has turned a once peaceful land into a world ripe with danger and adventure, which is where we find our band of heroes in the Corellan Chronicles.
At least try.
No, I don't want to do it.
And we're taking these giant, disgusting shots.
Take your medicine. Yeah.
Take
your medicine.
Cheers.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Shout out Jägermeister for the memories we won't have.
Oh, I can't take
We don't
the
want
whole
people
thing.
we don't want people knowing what we drink.
Think they'll sponsor us?
It's always better. It's always better than I thought it would be.
Not if you make that face.
Yeah. You made that face and that's how much you drank?
Yeah.
Alright, so welcome back to Corella, everyone. Quick recap on what happened last time. I'm going to skip intros because at this point in time I figure you know who the players are. And if you don't, you'll figure it out along the way. So last time you guys made it to the convent, finally, through the woods, finally. You decided to take a nap, a long rest, at a camp out in the woods. And then the next day, when the sun went down, your plan was beautiful. You were going to go sneak in during the daytime when all the vampire-type creatures were at their slumberiest, and maybe sneak in and get the kids, and then burn the place down. Great plan. But Carl didn't think so. And Carl decided to go exploring in the middle of the night. And through a series of bad rolls, he got discovered, ran into a guy named Bob, made friends with him, and then ran away, ended up running into another guy named Finley, and you guys decided, the rest of the party decided to come help him. He killed Finley, and almost got caught.
Finally.
Yeah, that's right, Beargar got his arrow. They did stab you a lot.
Twice.
He had a rough night.
Yeah, it was bad.
He had a rough night, and not a great morning.
Not really, no.
You guys made it away from the convent before all the vampires and all the evil people came out to kill you, which was good. And then you got far away, made camp, and got up the next morning to go try and figure out what you were going to do to get back into the convent. Your plan there was to go knock on the back door, pretend like Beargar had been captured by Carl, and you guys were going to try and get in the back door. And through another series of poor rolls,
It was a solid plan at the time.
it seemed like a great idea.
It could have worked. It could have
Through
worked.
another series of bad rolls, Bob sniffed you out, brought Mandesh to the back door, mind spiked the hell out of Carl, and I don't know, I guess Zakar was like, you know what, I'm not hanging out with these guys anymore.
I'm just going to see what's going to happen. See what else is going on.
See what else is going on. Carl snuck around to the other side of the convent while this was happening, to the front door, where he saw Bob standing with 3 ghouls out on the front entryway to the convent, and that is where we are now. So, Zakar, you have successfully seen these people. They have not seen you. You are still hidden. The rest of you are at the back door, and we'll get back to you in just a second.
That's a lot of people. Okay, I'm going to sneak back around the way I came to that little alley in between the...
Yep, the
like
space between
stables
the
area.
stables and the convent. Yep.
I think I would like to try and get on the roof.
Okay. So you have a, we'll call it on the west side of the convent, you have a small kind of storage building.
Yep.
From the ground to the edge of that roof, which is a pitched roof, like a thatch pitched roof, it's about 7 feet up.
Okay.
And then the roof angles up, and at the top most point of that roof is about 9 feet off the ground.
Okay.
From there, on the other side is the convent. From the ground to the edge of the roof of the convent is about 16, 17 feet, something like that.
Okay.
So, and the space between is about 5 feet.
Okay.
So you could do some Jackie Chan stuff to kind of bounce off the walls and hop up onto the roof of the storage shed. Then you would have to try and make a 8 to 9 foot jump to the edge of the roof, up and 5 feet across.
Okay. I do have,
If you're depending on which roof you want to get up.
right. I do have the immovable rod.
Okay.
I was hoping to try and do some Jackie Chan Ninja Warrior stuff.
Sure.
And do the depending where I need to, the salmon ladder. Where you kind of hold on, click the rod, unclick it, go up, click it again. As little as possible. So I might try and get up onto the storage shed, jump as far as I can, click the rod to have something to hang on
Maybe
to,
do some swings and
then try and get to the roof from there.
All right. Well, okay.
Sounds good. Let me see if I can get onto the storage shed.
Yeah, so storage shed roof, first one, that will be an athletics check. It will be a lower DC.
Okay, that's fine. 19.
Oh yeah, no problem. So you kind of do that, the parkour Jackie Chan thing, 1 foot on one building, 1 foot on the other, and you very easily make it up to the roof of the storage shed. It is thatched and it is pitched up. So at the highest point, like I said, it's about 9.5 feet off the ground. At the point where you are now, which is the closest to the convent, you're about 2.5 feet lower. You're about 7 feet, which means to the roof of the convent, you're about 10 to 11 feet.
But I'm closer.
But you're closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you could do this. Or you can try to do this. And depending on what your tactic is will depend on how hard it's going to be.
Okay. I'm just going to try and, let's see, back up a little bit, get kind of a couple step jump from the low end, and just try and jump as far and as close as I can.
Okay.
Are there any windows on that side of the convent?
There are, yes.
Okay. Maybe towards a window a bit.
Okay.
If I can maybe wind up using that as a handhold
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay, sure.
While I'm close, we'll see how good I
Go with this one.
I'm assuming that's also athletics.
Yes, yeah. This will all be athletics.
Okay, that's 13.
Whew. Yeah, so this takes you a little while, but so you were able to jump, and you jump up in the air, and you managed to kind of click the immovable rod. But now you're kind of hanging from the immovable rod.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're hanging at this point in time. I'm going to say you're very close to the convent. You've made the 5 foot jump, so you're probably a foot away from the convent.
Okay.
And you're at there's probably another, we'll say 5 feet from where your hands are to the roof.
Ah, that's not bad.
So you've kind of split the difference. So you've got about halfway up.
Okay, so if I do just climb onto the rod and jump to the roof, that won't be terrible. It'll just be leaving the rod there.
How tall are you? You're
6'6". I think 6'6", something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're standing on the rod, you can reach the roof.
Okay.
It's the standing on the rod.
That's the fun part.
You have
It's not a big rod.
It's like you have one rung of a ladder in the air. You're trying to pull up on and step on.
You're very nimble, though.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Is there anything I can grab onto on the wall, like the top of the window?
Yeah, the top of the window. Yeah, for sure. And you could even kind of lean out and put your hand on the wall, for sure.
Well, I just need to grab onto to unclick the rod for a second and maybe get a little higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try something like that. Get a little bit closer. Maybe be able to get the rod once I'm on there.
Athletics again.
And I get advantage on this?
No. Why?
But I need it. That'd be a 6.
A 6. Okay, so you kind of swing out and you've got one hand on the window and you're holding yourself with one hand on the window, but you kind of end up doing the iron cross thing. So you've got your other hand on the rod, but at that point you don't have any leverage one way or the other.
Yeah.
And so you don't have any way to unclick the rod without falling. So you can swing, you can let go of the rod and swing to the building and hold on to the window, or you can swing back out to the rod, but you don't get up.
I'll swing back into the rod.
Okay. This is looking difficult. I'm going to pause here for now.
Yeah.
Right now, you're literally suspended in there.
Okay.
Well, we needed him to take some time.
Figure out another plan.
My leg's kicking in midair.
So I'm going to let you think about that for a second. We're going to go back to you guys. You have just been mind spiked. Your brains feel like they're coming out of your ears.
Yeah.
Aberdeen and Beargar, you are seeing him kind of writhing on the ground in pain. And Mendestra, she did close the little slider peephole. You don't have any sight at all on Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Put it there.
Becca.
You can't see the car.
So
He's
Beargar was hiding in the brush.
Yep.
And last thing he had faded back into the brush.
Yeah,
Simpson
Homer
style.
Simpson style.
Yes.
I grabbed some brush, like a bunch of branches, like as I'm running through, and leaves and shit.
Sure.
And I make a run, and I check on Carl. You okay, Boyo?
I'm hurting, but I'm okay. Like
Go.
nothing is coming out, but it all wants to.
Go get Aberdeen, and let's move this cart.
Okay.
And so I run up and I stuff this shit in the eye
Aberdeen's
hole.
in the cart.
The goat.
Oh, you put
dead
like the
goat
leaves
cart?
in the eye hole?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
In the eye hole. I stuff that
Okay.
closed. So if they open it, they're gonna have to
And there's leaves and shit.
clear
in
it.
there. That's
yeah.
fine.
And then I run and I run back, and Carl hopefully is up
I'm
and
up.
helping me. And I'm like, "Come on, little one, we need to move the cart." And she's like hiding in the dead body or in the blood stain. It's like, come on, can we get out of there?
You're covered in goat blood.
And so we push the
Part of
cart
my ritual.
in front of the door.
Push the cart in front of the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was gonna have you, if you don't mind, Carl, could you cast a fireball inside that cart?
I need to
Inside
get out of
the
this
cart.
thing first, though.
Yeah, get out of the
I
cart.
hop out.
Let's get you out of the cart.
Yeah, hop out.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I can cast it.
I know it's a second level spell.
It is. I mean, it is a second level spell, and it's like the cart
Are you doing fireball or are you doing flaming sphere?
fireball.
He doesn't have fire.
No, I have flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere, yeah, okay.
I have
It's
flaming
like,
sphere.
you had fireball.
No, I have
like,
flaming
I wish you had fireball.
sphere.
Yes, flaming sphere. Yep.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, it is a second
So-
level spell,
And
but like it's. I can cast it, and it's a 5-foot wide sphere. So it'll engulf the whole cart.
you could use it to attack the door once the cart burns down.
I could.
Because it lasts for a minute.
Well, I mean, it,
What if they don't
Just
come?
cast it on the door or near the door. And
What if they don't
just leave
come?
it.
I lose a second level spell.
Fair. And then I gather them up, and we were running back. We have to go back, and I'm like dragging them along. It's like we have to go back to the tree. We have to go back to Rebecca.
Okay.
okay, so what you have done is you have put the cart in front of the door. There's a bunch of branches and shit that you shove kind of in the window and around the door, and you've essentially lit the cart and the branches on fire.
Unless
I
I can do
can't-
it with a torch. He didn't want to use the spell.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we could. I
Oh.
could.
No, I'll just use a torch.
Yeah, to save the spell.
Yeah.
I'll just
save
drop it.
spell.
Okay, so
Okay.
I stop real
however you
quick.
want to do it.
I light a torch. I run back, drop it in the cart,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
throw
make you
some
do any
branches
checks
and
for
shit
that.
on it.
Yeah. That's-
Yeah.
and then I run
Smells
back.
like cabrita.
Actually, you know what? Give me a survival check. It is a very low DC. But let's just make sure that you can light a fire. That's basically what you're trying to do.
Okay, it is a. I thought it was +5. Is that right? Yes, it's an 8.
Cool. Okay.
boy.
It
And
was-
then
I'm glad you said
before
very low
we,
DC.
before we
was that
leave,
low.
can I cast Entangle on the cart?
sure.
Like,
Okay.
Like on the cart?
Yeah.
little burn.
Keep all the
Well,
shit
no.
together.
You're basically setting like a trap spell on the ground below the
Yeah.
cart.
Well,
Or
like
around
one,
the cart.
and the cart won't move now because it's entangled.
Oh, you were entangling the actual cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Should I not set it on fire if we're going to do that? Should I pick up the torch if you're going to entangle it?
No, I just want to entangle it then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he lights it on fire, he's gonna burn your entangled
They're
bits.
like my entangled bit.
It's good to have you here, Aberdeen.
That's a good idea. Let's not do those things.
Okay.
You just set it on fire. Set it on fire.
Okay. Cast it past the cart. So if they push the cart backwards, they get
They
in.
get stuck.
Okay, I'll do that. So I will cast it behind the cart,
Fantastic.
right behind the cart.
That's a great idea. Great.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
So if they come
Cast.
running out, they get in the shit. If that, like after the cart burns away.
I did it. I only have three first level slots.
That's okay. That's okay. We
First
got
level spells left.
we got
So I have 3.
we got other
Most
stuff we can
of
do.
all time.
So we run back, and we get to Becca and Thomas pretty quickly.
Okay.
Becca, Thomas.
Hold that. We're gonna go back to him now. So,
Okay.
so that guy's
Yeah, how far are they?
because you gotta like that run.
This is
It's pretty far, right?
It's pretty
Yeah, it's
far.
like 200 yards or 300 yards.
It's like
What?
Meanwhile,
My short little legs.
yeah, it's like 300 yards away from the
running
front
away.
of the.
yeah, and we have
so
to
you
go
gotta
around.
all the way around.
Yeah. So we got a ways to go. It's gonna take us like 15 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. You guys got a little bit of a run. In the meantime,
I'll carry you if you get tired.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
imagining
already
that you're
tired.
wearing
I can carry
Yeah.
the stuff.
I'm strong.
Uh,
As well as
So right now you're hanging about I'm going to say from your feet to the ground is about 10 feet.
Okay.
So what's your plan?
Fuck. I'm just gonna try and get on the roof, just from the rod. Leave it there.
You're just going to pull up,
Yeah. Pull up,
stand on
climb,
it, and jump on it. Okay.
Yep.
Athletics check and different DC.
21.
Yeah, that will do it. So, you after a moment, you're like, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
I could just
gotta go.
I could just crawl up here.
Okay.
So you pull yourself up, you step on the rod, and you're able to reach out, grab the edge of the roof, and you are on top of the roof of the convent. Up here, the map here is a little. Really, what you're seeing from the map here, it's a little underrepresented. You're basically just seeing the front entryway. The convent, for comparison's sake, on the back of the map, the convent comes out probably another 100 to 200 feet this direction.
So
there's lots of
this-
space to be on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're able to get up on the roof, and it is pitched where you are, so you can see kind of over the edge of it down into the courtyard.
Okay.
And you can see Bob still sitting there, and the ghouls are kind of pulling at the edge of their leash. I think I said last time that they were leashed to him. He just has a leash for each one of them that he's holding onto. It's not actually attached to him.
Like Cerberus.
And they're kind of all out sniffing around and growling, and they're all keeping an eye, but they seem to be pretty fixated on
He's
the
the
gate.
body.
Okay. Okay. Is the whole roof pitched? Is there anywhere better to stand?
It's all pitched.
Okay.
Right now, where you are, you're on the other side of the pitch from them. So like you're kind of below. They can't. If they were to look up, they wouldn't be able to see you.
Right.
And you can kind of peek over and see them down there.
Okay. Can I go back to where I think they were?
Absolutely.
And just be like, "Hey guys! Oh,
Actually, what about this time, what you're noticing is some smoke
Okay.
rising from the back of the
oh shit! Oh shit!"
the convent. So you can run back there and look. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sure.
Whenever you look over the edge, they're gone.
Oh.
And the wagon is now in front of the door, and the wagon are on fire.
Oh shit! They're on fire.
You're on your own.
Okay.
The car quits.
Okay. Well, just okay. It's all me now. All right.
You and your hat.
Come on, we can do this. All right.
It's good.
Shit. So from up here, you can't really see any of the windows.
No.
Okay.
No. Because there is a little bit of an overhang too. It's like the
Yeah.
overhang of the roof to the windows is like a foot, but
Right.
there's enough that you. I
I
mean, like if
can't-
you leaned out, you
Way
could
out.
see, but you have to lean way out.
Man, if I had an immovable rod, I could really lean out. I mean, fuck. I guess I could just gotta go shoot Bob.
Did you abandon your immovable rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, you abandoned the
Yep.
immovable rod.
Is there
Yeah.
any way that you can like belay yourself down and get the rod?
Yeah. Is there anything I can attach a rope to? Like
There-
a chimney or something?
Yeah, there's chimneys.
Okay.
There's a couple of chimneys up here. The one that you could definitely tell would be coming from the area of what would be a kitchen.
Okay.
And there's another one that's kind of off to the front up here, where you're guessing maybe there's like a sitting room or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll say there's a smaller chimney to the west side, and there's a larger chimney kind of back to the right side, which would be the east side.
Yeah. Rod
those
is 5 feet down, back
Yeah.
from the. Yeah. Okay. No. All right.
There is no organic material.
No, there's not. Other than me.
Stab yourself in the foot and lean over.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
I don't have that many hit points. I tie a rod to the chimney by the kitchen, I think. Tie a rope to the chimney there, just to.
So if you're
way
over,
off?
yeah, it's way off to the east side,
Okay.
and I think you probably only have 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
And that would be almost the whole length of your rope, just to get from the chimney
Right.
to the side. There is a smaller chimney up kind of the front that's about 20 feet away from where you're trying to get to.
At least tie off to the chimney.
Sure.
And just so I have some rope
Sure.
around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you're tied off there,
Yeah.
you still have full movement on the east side of the entryway.
Okay.
On the roof, and if you fall, I mean, depending on where you fall from,
Yeah.
we'll see if that helps.
Yeah.
You could hit the ground, and then the rope would go behind you.
Yeah. We'll have plenty of rope.
We'll see.
Yeah, can I just fucking shoot Bob?
Absolutely.
Just come up over
Yeah.
the
No
ridge
problem.
line.
Yep.
Hunter's
Roll
mark.
attack roll.
Oh, how far away am I from him?
From where you are to where he is,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20 feet? 20 feet?
20 feet plus
Down 16 feet.
Your
So
advantage.
down 15 feet, we'll call it. So
Okay.
35 feet.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Slayer's Prey.
Sure.
I'm not going to use Hunter's Mark because I have very limited spells and I need some other ones. Slayer's Prey is basically the same thing.
Just gotta get some hit points for Bob here. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Gotta get Bob's old hit points.
We'll mark that guy.
Yep.
Am I hidden? Do I get advantage on this? Is it like
Oh, this is
surprise sneak
definitely
attack?
a-
Surprise
yes.
attack?
Yeah, this is definitely a surprise attack. I'll give you
Okay.
advantage on it.
Natural 20.
That hits.
Crit. I'll take that one. Okay.
Suck it, Bob. We told you we were going to kill him first.
I tried to warn you, Bob. We were going to be
I
friends.
guess Bob's not riding Thomas off into the sunset.
No, he's not.
He's got a fair amount of hit points, but I don't know if he's got this many.
We'll see. Or that's 9, so 18,
18
plus 4.
22?
22.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, you don't kill him, but
He's not happy.
damage.
Nice.
Okay, so you come up over the edge. You gotta. It's to your mind, it's kind of sad because you're like, this is so fucking easy. Bob's a big dude.
It's a big target.
And he's completely unaware. He's even kind of picking his nose. He's just waiting. And then the next thing he knows, an arrow has sprouted out of the side of his neck. he's grabbing blood squirting out. He's not in a good way. He's just,
I'm just going to kind of slide back over the behind the pitch of the roof.
yeah. I'll even say he drops one of the ghouls, and they kind of start running off a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, so Bob
Ghoul
is
scatter.
ghoul scatter.
Oh, ghoul scatter.
Goop scatter.
Yeah, so Bob Hurton, he's not feeling good. You can see him kind of looking around. He doesn't see you.
Okay. Like I said, yeah, I'll just hide on the other side of the roof real quick.
Okay. For the time being, I would say you're still hidden, so I'm not going to roll initiative for that. Let's get back to you guys. You guys, it's been, in all this time, we'll say it's been about 10 minutes or so. You're probably back to camp now.
Okay.
You're going to get back, and there's just
Becca,
gonna be
Thomas,
bodies.
Becca, Thomas,
Zakar's like, I got the kids.
Becca, Thomas.
Thomas, yes?
Thomas, I need you to start making your way to the gate. Don't know where this voice came from.
Like, what the fuck?
Thomas,
Are you okay, Beargar? You don't sound right.
very excited. I get a little British.
Ran too hard. Ran the accent right off.
I think you drank too much tea.
Oh boy, I don't know what's going on with me now.
It's like you're two
Okay,
different people.
Okay, lad, what we need to be doing.
Fuck, that's funny.
I need you to work your way, make your way to the fence at the main camp. Becca.
Yeah.
Hey, Becca.
Carl?
The sneak attack did not work at all. We were discovered. We're in the shit now. Zakara's up there getting position on the roof. We need to do a frontal attack. I would love it if you could give me one fireball.
You see, she takes a moment, and you can hear her kind of mumbling under her breath, and it's almost like she's having an argument. She's pulling a Beargar. She's like arguing with nobody.
I understand, lass. I do that a lot.
Give me a persuasion check. There we go.
I'm 11.
Whoa. I don't. Where do you need me to give you the fireball? What do you need me to do? Be specific.
Do you need a line of sight to cast the fireball?
Yeah, I have to see what I'm shooting at.
You have to see. You couldn't just shoot it at maybe an area where I was pointing at from a distance.
I mean, it would be more effective if I could see what I'm shooting at. I can't really just throw a fireball out into nothing. I have to be able to see my target.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to have Thomas
Yeah.
lift the three of us up on top of the gate so we can start a frontal assault on the ghouls that have been brought out. Or do I even know they're there?
I don't think you know they're there.
So that we can do a frontal assault on whatever has come out the front door. The back door is not opening. We set it on fire. We're in the shit.
You know what, Rebecca? We don't have time for your wishy-washy decisions about whether or not to go save your darn dang children. We need to get going, and we need to do it now.
Hey,
Give me an intimidation check.
Yes. A little
Oh, yeah, puff it up.
3-foot halfling.
you little bus driver.
I point my finger angrily at you while I roll a 16.
All right. Let's just.
No! We don't
let's
got
go.
time!
Let's
I
go.
know! Let's go!
She's gonna go.
Okay, so we gather up all the rope you can find in the camp, and let's go.
Hey guys, what do I do?
You're coming with us, Carl!
You're going to cast spells, lad.
You're coming with.
Okay, can I?
want you to
Becca
keep
will
the
be there.
daily
Okay,
monsters.
cool. Can before we leave, and I know I don't have that many second level spells, but I'm hurting.
Oh,
Like,
here,
I'm in
I'm just gonna
pain.
heal you. You whiny, I don't even know, druid.
So and so.
You whiny druid. I'm going to cure your wounds. I'm going to touch you like a cat.
I mean, I was.
I'm going to touch you, and I'm going to cure your wounds. I'm going to cast it right now on your
Cool.
druid face and body.
I love the idea that you like pat him with
Yeah,
both
I
your
rub,
hands.
I rub my hands together to get them all nice and hot.
And then you,
And then I
biscuits.
pet you like a cat.
Cast quit your bitch.
Biscuits.
I'm making biscuits.
Awesome.
Cure your wounds. And that is a 1.
How many do I get to heal?
She's still on you.
Working on it.
I heal you for a... Oh, 9.
Fine.
9.
Yeah, that's
Heal.
here.
Back
That's
and roll, right?
Cure wounds.
You took 10
I am
points of
one.
damage
Yeah,
earlier.
I'm one away from back full, but I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now we gotta go.
Now I have all my second level spell slots.
That was very cute, you two. Let's fucking go.
All right, cool.
I found the accent again. Let's
you,
go
see,
for it.
you see this kind of look come over Rebecca's face where, like, this whole time she's looked sorrowful, and the whole time she's been kind of wishy-washy and like downtrodden or whatever. But you see, like, she like, steals her face and she's like, "Thomas, picks up. Let's go." And Thomas reaches down and like picks all 4 of you up, puts you up in his branches.
Shit's going down.
I have the old general's helmet
Yep.
on with the antlers.
With the antlers, yeah.
I hand it to Becca. Cover that red hair, lass.
That's not a bad idea. And she puts the helmet on.
Yeah, you told her she was dead.
Cool.
Does anyone need this pot?
No, I'm good. Let's
I
go.
think
Okay.
you do.
Okay, so with Thomas running, we established last time
He's
that
fast.
he can get you guys to the front in about 20 seconds to 30 seconds or so. So you guys got about 30 seconds.
I hear the wolves in the background. We better hurry. They're hungry.
Pause.
Dang.
Okay.
Undead
What?
something or other.
We gotta get- okay, so
All right.
we're on Thomas.
You're on Thomas. You guys will be there in about 30 seconds. In
Ow,
the
I got a
meantime,
splinter.
that gives you roughly the equivalent of 5 rounds of firing away.
Okay.
Right now, they don't know you're there, so I'll let you have one more surprise attack, and then they're going to figure out where you are.
Okay.
And just tell me, are you shooting at Bob again?
I'm gonna try and polish Bob off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bob.
Sorry, Bob. You're
like
the biggest
Bob.
target.
Bye, Bob.
Bob wasn't even supposed to be here. It's his day off.
We were never supposed
He was one day away from retirement.
I'm too old.
He was about to get his pension.
He was supposed
And you
to.
fucked it up.
He was supposed to leave after dropping off the bodies, but he had to stay because we.
He
killed
said
family.
that, too.
Yeah,
That's a-
he was trying to get out of there.
He's like, can I just drop these bodies off and go?
I got elven accuracy. When I have advantage, I can re-roll the lower one,
Okay.
just in case. Well, I matched the high one,
Okay.
so it's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, good.
Bye, Bob.
Hopefully. Woo. Yeah, that's a 14.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
14 damage. Yeah.
Kill him. How do you kill Bob?
Oh, just through the head, just as quick as possible.
He's down on a knee.
Yeah.
Blood squirting out of his jugular where an arrow just went into his neck, and then another one catches him just right in the side of the head.
Yeah.
Bob
Is it
falls,
taking an eye
and
with
these
it?
guys.
Oh yeah, there's an eyeball hanging off the
The very
off the end.
The ghouls
So the
are
ghouls.
gone.
He drops the ghouls, and the ghouls scatter. Bob is
Scattergoose.
off the table.
Bye bye.
Bye, Bob.
Bye bye.
The ghouls can do what they want now.
The ghouls are out.
They
the
are
ghouls is
unchained.
loose.
Leave Bob's body there.
Sure.
Are you gonna eat him?
No.
Oh.
When we go in, I'm going to throw his dead body to the monsters and see if they eat him instead of me.
You're gonna carry the 300-pound Bob.
Maybe I'll roll it. You don't know.
You can light him on fire, then roll him.
He's very
He could
bulbous.
be a flaming sphere.
He's bulbous. We can roll him.
I'll have Thomas throw him.
Throw him?
Throw 'em.
Toss him.
Just chuck him through the front door.
Okay, I guess I could start shooting some ghouls.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now the ghouls are. I won't give you this at advantage.
No,
the
no,
ghouls
that's fine.
are aware of your presence now.
But we don't know that they're ghouls. Like, we still don't know what these are, right? Like,
You
we've
don't
never
know, 'cause you don't
actually
even know.
seen.
You guys
We
don't know shit.
as a whole, well, even Zakar, like, do we even know what ghouls are? Because undead
Yeah.
creatures
Yeah,
don't
we've-
really exist.
Beargar and
Right?
Zakar fought him already.
Yeah, we fought ghouls in the basement.
Yeah.
And I was
But
protecting.
we still didn't know
the
exactly what
like, I knew
they were.
Not exactly.
Right?
We're
Like,
calling
we
them
don't-
ghouls for the sake of.
Yeah.
us
These are the
knowing.
same as those.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
But he has fought, and he recognized whenever he looked at them at the end of the last episode, he recognized them to be similar to the things that he saw in the basement of Hawthorne Manor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and for our sake, we're calling these ghouls.
Oh.
And currently, none of us. That dog has a puffy tail.
Well, no, I know.
Currently-
Carl just showed up on my computer screen. I was like, oh, he rolled an 18. Carl! Musquat!
Currently, we don't know what's going on in them.
Right.
Yes.
We know that Zakar's there still.
Okay,
I
so
don't
I was
know
just
what's
asking,
going
so
on
when we
anywhere.
come upon them, like, it'll seem familiar. Like, we're
It won't
not
seem
Not
familiar
to
to
you.
you.
Not to you.
You've never seen him.
To Beargar and Zakar, it will.
Okay.
Carl will know roughly what they are because his job was to make sure. That
Oh,
they
did I
get
sit this one out?
And you set that one out.
Did I
you
sit
were
this
you
one
were
out?
being captured.
Oh, yeah,
by
I
bandits.
was. Okay.
Or I'm gonna shoot me a ghoul.
All right, fire away.
We'll swap a Slayer's Prey over on that one.
Which one? This one here?
In every
Yeah,
generation,
sure.
there is a chosen one.
And you're still within plenty of
a
range.
chosen one. Yeah, Slayer's Prey is like 60 feet.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay, that's a natural 21.
What?
21 to hit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Okay. That's only 4 damage.
No.
Oh, wait, no. 8. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's man. You see, turns around and kind of picture position from that.
Okay.
He's running towards you.
And he's got a long climb.
I mean, he does. He does have a.
Is it a movable rod to grab on?
He does have a movable rod.
run.
If you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's 2. You
ran
guys are
on
getting
the other
closer.
side. I can still see him. He's not on the eaves, or am I far enough up on the roof?
Actually, he is getting more difficult for you to see.
Okay.
So, Beargar, I was just asking what I should do because you told everybody else to do things and you forgot me, and I felt left out. And so I thought, like, because all of this is kind of my fault, that you just wanted me to stay home.
Carl, I want you to keep it quiet, and I want you, when you see bad guys, I want you to attack them. But please, try not to hit on Becca for just a little bit. I know you love her; she's beautiful. I see her in that helmet, and she reminds me of me, Eleanor, and I like it.
Careful. You got a rock in your pocket that's going to get really angry.
Becca looks at you and is like, "Are they always
You know
like
what?
this?
It don't matter. We just.
I'm just along for the ride at this point in time. I mean, are they constantly talking about hitting on people?
Yes.
Okay.
All the
you're
time.
okay with this?
I don't even know how I got here, honestly.
I
Like,
didn't
how my
even
life
bring
ended
up
up here.
anybody.
We saved her from a cage.
No
She's
one
a sweet little
validated
one.
my
We met her in a
feelings.
bar.
Oh, it's a Sparrow's Rest. Whatever happened to Amos?
You mean your brother Angus?
Oh! Yeah, who was Amos?
I don't know.
So
Oh, Amos was in the cage. I'm sorry.
how many turns have you
Angus.
done?
Angus. You know, to be really helpful too is here.
He went home.
Run, Thomas! Run!
You knew better.
Run like the wind, you giant dreadable tree.
Thomas like, you were very noisy.
I'm going to swap my Slayer's Prey onto one of the other
Yep.
other goals. It's easier to see.
Yep.
Kind of got over the thing a little bit. That's another 21.
Yep. Hits.
And 13 damage.
Jeez. Yep. That hurt a lot. It also grumbles and comes running up onto the porch here.
Okay.
You see, it kind of does pause though and look at Bob,
Yummy.
but it's trying to get. It knows where you are now. It's trying to get to you.
Okay. Swap, take a shot at the other one.
Sure.
Why not? Try and get everybody. 20 something. 24. Yeah.
Jesus.
By
Urian's light.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Doing some damage. He comes over. He's not quite there, so you still got a pretty clear view on this guy.
Okay.
And that's 4 turns. You got one more.
All right. One more shot at that guy then.
Sure.
Well, I can see the best. And damn it, that's 10.
Nope, that does not hit.
Son of a bitch.
So we'll say this one,
All right.
because you're trying to aim. He's not quite to where he's underneath the overhang, but he is. Your angle is kind of weird on that one, and you skip your shot off the roof tiles.
All right.
It goes like kind of off in the courtyard behind him. Shit. And then he ends up getting up to the edge here too.
Okay.
And that will bring you guys to the gates.
Okay. Becca, I'm
Yeah?
going to have Thomas raise us. Me in the middle, the highest.
All right.
One of you on either side of me, about equal height. So if you could lift the little one a little extra, Thomas.
Okay.
And then Becca, I want you to lift her just enough so that she can see over the gate.
Okay.
From the roof, can I see them?
You are able to see,
See
Thomas,
Thomas.
like big old Thomas,
And
up the hill. I'm coming.
when we get to the gate, is it like a wood fence, or is it like a structure that's big enough for us to like stand on?
Like is it stone?
The actual gate is narrow. It's just like pieces of wood, but on either side of the gate, so you're looking at like the gate's 10 feet wide. Each
Okay.
door of the gate is 5 feet wide. The gate itself is narrow, but there's the walls that surround the gate are like 2 or 3 feet wide, so you can
Okay.
stand on those easily.
Okay.
Okay.
So as he's lifting us up, I start yelling out, Mandestra!
All right.
Get your ass out here, Mandestra!
I'm just gonna wave.
I got my arms up. I point up at him. It's like, I am Beargar Greenfield.
Hi, Beargar.
I've been sent by Urian to smite your ass.
Do me a favor. Roll me a performance check with advantage. I love the
Alright.
I love the theatrics here.
Fortunately, it was at advantage. The highest one was a 9.
So
You don't fall out of the tree.
you feel good about you were like, if I was in there, I would be intimidated and would be baited into coming out.
I mean, I am very impressed.
And
Oh,
what,
you're so
thumbs up.
Beargar. You're kind of making me
Yeah.
blush. You're so brave.
what I will say is that this guy hears you and sees you, and he starts making his way over to you.
Is the other ghoul intimidated? And scared?
No, the other ghoul
Okay.
does not even notice. But at this point in time, I do think we have to roll
Well,
initiative.
can I do my thing? I was going to point at the ghoul that's charging.
Sure.
The pointless one. Be like, I will smite thee!
Okay. Sure. Yep.
Beargar, is anyone else getting a little hot and bothered about Beargar's bravery?
Oh,
He is.
definitely. I am
Yeah.
over here, yes.
Becca
Yes.
just goes,
I'm scared.
no.
Seriously?
Becca is not hot and bothered by your bravery.
No, I don't want her to be bothered. I want her to shoot the fucking
Yes, you will
fireball.
shoot the fucking fireball.
Okay, shoot the
100%
fireball.
If by hot bothered, you mean casting
No,
a giant
Beargar
fireball.
was answering her question. Or Becca was answering her question. No, she's going to do exactly what you asked her to do. I just have to cast it all.
I was about to push her ass out that tree.
She says no and quits.
Fuck the children. I'm out of here.
Your act was too stupid, lad.
Fuck.
Why
Okay, yeah, so you see, like, as you say, I will
It's
spine
not
you.
easy
You
seeing
see,
me.
Becca does that thing again where she, like, kind of puts her hands together and she pulls her hands apart, and this little red bead of fire goes flying out of her hands. It lands right at the foot of the ghoul, and light expands first, then it contracts, and then an explosion. And the ghoul has to make a dexterity saving throw. Which it does not succeed in. And that is going to be... Oh, so many ones. Still, 27 points of damage. There's nothing left of this ghoul.
He's gonna evaporate.
It's just, it's ashes when it's done. Do you want to save his ashes, or can I get him off of the battlefield?
No, he can go.
Okay, he's
good.
good.
He's good.
All right, so you see that, and I mean the shock wave, the sound it sounds like an explosion. The shock wave rattles the windows.
Can I yell again?
Absolutely.
Mandestra! Get out here and bring me Boyo, or I'm coming in there and we're gonna evaporate some more of you fucks.
Oh. Oh, wow.
You feel like you've done a good job.
Do I need to roll another performance check?
If you want to.
I do. Okay. Do I still get advantage?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Somebody who's rolling good, give me
I need a dice that doesn't suck.
dice that gives me not a 1. I guarantee nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. A 10.
I mean, you are feeling good, and Aberdeen is noticeably bothered.
My cheeks are all red.
Carl is
And
singing
it's not
a song.
because of the spiral.
Carl likes your performance as well.
It was pretty good.
Okay, so what do the rest of you guys? Well, actually, no. We need to now roll initiative.
Look at that.
No. Hell yeah.
I'll go last.
But I rolled. I had that a minute ago.
Yes,
Six.
Becca rolled real slow, real low too.
6.
What's your dexterity?
15 plus 2.
Okay, you will not go last. Becca will go last because she also rolled a 5 plus 1 equaling a 6.
My initiative was a 6.
Beargar, what is your dexterity?
I don't. It's I already added it.
What? No, I
It was
need
5 plus 1.
So your dexterity is plus 1. Okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll put you. Becca will still go last.
Yeah.
BG.
No, that's
And
the
then it's-
initiative is plus 1 because of the dex. It tells you on here.
Right.
Yeah.
Her initiative is plus 1 too. So you guys are the same. It's fine. I'm not gonna do roll.
20.
20.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do a roll off and
Alright,
waste
Carl.
3 more.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah,
Roll off.
yeah. This is
Roll
exactly
off.
whenever I want to roll a 20s on initiative.
Aberdeen,
you go first?
is a car?
I know, but,
13.
13.
I'd rather go last and then roll the
You
20 on the
go-
first attack.
So the ghoul rolled a 6, Becca rolled a 6, Beargar rolled a 6, and Aberdeen rolled
wow.
a 6.
Oh man,
You guys had 4 6s.
those are quite the rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So my
the-
dex was 13.
The ghoul will actually go last.
There are 3 of us at 666. It's not a good omen.
Oh, Thomas. Shit,
There were 3 of us.
Oh, man, Thomas. Whoa, Thomas will go last.
Thomas rolled a 6.
Actually, he rolled a nat 1, and he gets you the advantage of the halfling's bountiful luck.
Bountiful luck.
Nice.
Oh, Thomas rolled an 11. All right.
Get Thomas.
Tim Tam
Get
Tom.
Thomas.
Thomas. Okay. We got Thomas, so that is going to actually be you, the guy that's asking what the plan is. is leading us off. Hey, what's the plan?
I mean, like,
Gotta get inside.
I do have to get inside. So, Thomas was raising all of us up. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
He was
So
raising all of us
he's
up.
kind of
So I
in
raised
his
him.
bows. He's lifting you all
Yes.
up above the
So
walls.
am I at the top of the wall?
You could easily step off of Thomas's hands, so to speak, and into onto the wall.
Okay. So I am. So are there any torches on the balcony where this gentleman is? This ghoul.
It's more of a porch than a balcony. I will definitely say that there are some torches around, but none of them are lit 'cause it's daytime.
Okay, none of them are on.
Correct.
Okay, that could have been good. So
You might find some inside, but outside
Yeah.
in the sunlight.
That's 60 feet. So these are 5.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So
50 minutes. I'll say you're 60. Right at 60.
right at 60. I am going to cast Flaming Sphere.
All right.
Yes.
Classic.
Chill touch.
Chill touch. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Excellent.
next to this ghoul.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cast that. And that's 2d6. But I have to roll the 20.
So is it does he have to save from it, or is it or do you have to hit him with it?
A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range. So it basically becomes
So
the
he has
creature
to-
takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so what is he saving? What is his? Is it dexterity?
Yes, Dex 10.
12 plus 2, 14. Does 14 save?
10.
10 is the
Dex 10.
Yeah.
dex. So he saves. He only
Yes,
takes half
so he
damage.
saves. So I only roll 1. 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. So
I mean, I can roll it and then we
Roll 2 and then divide.
So 3.5. So 2.
yeah,
So
3. We'll round
3.5.
up. We'll round up with the damage. So we'll do
3,
3. Yeah.
yeah.
So he okay. Yeah, definitely. You have set the back of the ghoul on fire. The ghoul still seems to be very focused on the wall. Like from what you can tell, it looks like he's trying to climb up the wall to get to where Zakar is. And you have set his back on fire, but he does not care currently.
Okay. I do get a bonus action.
Yep.
I can ram him
With the
with the sphere.
sure enough,
Yes.
and do it again.
And so I would like to ram him, and
Yeah.
so he now has to do the saving throw again. And
2d6.
2d6.
He saves.
He saves?
Yeah.
13
No.
plus 2, 15. Quite dexterous.
So that is 11. So you want to do 12,
11.
so 6.
6 is exactly what he had left.
Nice.
So this guy, you see, like the fire starts spreading, and then you ram that fireball into him again. How does the fire consume him?
So, what happens is he tries to get away from the fireball as it starts to ram him, and part of like his, because he's a ghoul, and so he's got like some fabric pieces that are holding off.
Sure, yeah, he's got
and
stomach
like
clothes on.
part of his loincloth, and his that loincloth is hanging really low, and it gets caught underneath the ball and slowly pulls him underneath. And so, like as the ball is rolling, he's just screaming, and the fire is beginning to consume him or her.
Brutal.
From bottom up.
Oh, that's so mean.
That was amazing! Did you just crush that ghoul with a flaming ball of fire?
Yeah, like whenever I have level 2 spells, man, they do really good.
I'm so proud of you, lad.
You're welcome. I like to make things burn.
That's going to bring us to Zakar. Zakar, there's only this one ghoul left out here in the yard. He does have half cover.
Right.
So I'm going to add 2 to his AC.
Can I hold until he gets up onto the roof? If he makes it that far?
Sure. Yes. I will
I don't know.
say yes, you can. Yeah. Okay. That brings us to
I can hear him coming
Ghoul 2. So he is trying to... Sorry, Ghoul 1's gone. He is trying to get to you. So he's now directly below you, scratching at the wall. You're getting the sense from him that he's not smart enough to...
Yeah, that way.
He's literally trying to climb a concrete wall.
Okay.
Or the equivalent, I mean, he's getting, he'll probably get 3 or 4 feet up and then fall, and get 2 or 3 feet up and then fall, but he's not taking any damage, but he's also not getting anywhere. But that's his turn. He's just trying to get up the wall. That brings us to Abernathy. No, sorry, that brings us to Thomas. Thomas is waiting for instructions. He's gotten you here. He's putting you guys on the wall. Are you guys on the wall?
Not yet. Go ahead, Thomas, go ahead and put us on the wall.
Yeah, throw us on the wall.
Okay.
Except for Antlers here. Put her down.
Okay, so Thomas sets Becca down and spends his turn putting all of you guys on the walls.
Yeah.
The wall is this space here, so make sure you're just standing on that. There you go.
I would be in the middle, and you guys would be on either side.
Well, that's the gate. You can't be on the gate.
Correct.
Okay.
You can only
Correct.
be on
There
the
you
gate.
go. And then
she's
Becca
back.
is just put her next to Thomas.
Yeah.
There's Thomas.
Now, Thomas, break down this gate when you get done.
Okay. And
There's stuff to squishums, I promise.
Oh, no, squishums.
I throw the rope down, and I'm like, Becca, tie some of these on and throw them in. Or have him throw them in to Thomas.
Oh, you mean time on Thomas?
Tie the ropes onto Thomas.
Oh.
And then throw the other ends to us.
Okay. All right.
Want to get him in the door?
Well, Yeah, but she needs to
So
know to do
Thomas is going to take his action to set you guys down.
Okay.
That's going to be his turn. Next turn around, he'll just start ramming the gates.
Okay.
In the meantime, on Becca's turn, she'll tie the rope around Thomas. Got it.
Are we
Instructions
using
are
to swing?
understood.
Huh?
We're using them to swing.
That brings us to you, Abernathy.
No. we're
Aberdeen
not touching
Abernathy.
that.
Miss Abernathy.
Well,
My
no,
apologies.
What in tarnation are these things?
Oh, lass,
They
I'm
look
sorry.
half dead and
These
disgusting.
These are weird things that that the evil people of Baldassar have been bringing back to life.
Reference. It looks something like that.
Oh!
We killed two of them. Me and the elf with the stupid hat. We killed two of them
I just killed one.
below Hawthorne Manor, and the handsome fella here, the honorary Greenfield, he just squished one to death with a fireball. They're hard dying. I do know if you have any spells.
Prater, what did
based on-
Prater Victor say? He said something about them not liking light, right?
That's correct. They don't like light. They don't like fire. We know that. And they're made of evil, so I think that maybe Urian's power will work right against them.
I take my little cleric hands, I intertwine them, and I pop my little cleric knuckles, and I crack my neck right and left. Die, you sons of bitches! And then I cast Sacred Flame on the closest ghoul to me, which should be, scratch that, rewind. Okay, now that I'm up here and I'm looking with my cute little cleric eyes, I can tell that it is not distance friendly to me. So instead, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on that son of a bitch,
Perfect.
which is 120 motherfucking feet.
Definitely within
So, we will do that.
Motherfucking feet.
Motherfucking feet. These nasty, dead, disgusting things. I don't even know why I'm here, but here we go. Son of a bitch. Guiding Bolt!
Alright.
13 damage.
No shit. Does that, do you have to hit with it, or does he have to save from it, or is it just hit?
It has to hit.
So it's a spell
On a
attack
hit,
roll.
on a
okay,
hit,
yeah.
the damage takes
So-
46 radiant damage, which is 13.
13. Okay, so it'll take 13 damage if you hit. Roll to hit.
Yeah, you have to roll the hit. You have to roll a 20 and then you get +4 to whatever you get.
Roll first and then do.
Yeah. Well, we can keep
think
that
it-
for your damage.
Sorry, where you see the. Oh yeah, but you already rolled damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it's 20. Yeah, roll your d20 and add
46 is what you did for damage.
Yep. You can just roll one of Wes's dice.
Yeah. Let's roll a d20.
Don't roll one of Wes's dice.
Don't.
No luck! I'm my own luck. I'm gonna do it again.
Was it a 1?
Was it a 1?
No, damn it, it was 4. I got excited. I
So
was like,
it
anything
looked like
crappy. Anything crappy, I just can redo.
So if I don't like it, I can do it over. Because I'm Aberdeen.
Dang it was a
4.
4.
4 plus 4 is 8. So it does not hit.
But it does make a big,
It
like, explosion.
makes a loud. Yeah, and so it hits kind of the corner of the convent here and
Shatter a
big-
window.
it
Or
makes
is there
kind
like
of a-
hay or straw or something that can like light on fire by proxy? It doesn't seem like the cleanest of monasteries. Convent,
It
or wherever we are.
It hasn't been kept up well, but no, there's no hay there.
There's nothing dirty it can catch on fire.
I'll say
instead?
it makes a big loud noise and it kind of lights up the side of the monastery there, and somebody inside definitely heard that.
Well, shit. Who's going next? I mean,
Yeah, so that brings us
guidance.
to Becca's turn. Becca is going to spend her turn tying rope around Thomas, and she does so successfully. And that brings us to Beargar.
Beargar is going to move. Is this Beargar?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to
Hop
move.
that off the wall.
No, I'm going to stay on the wall.
Yep. Are you up on the roof over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm on the roof here. I'm going to shoot at that ghoul with my bow and arrow.
So for the listeners, Beargar moved down the wall and to the stable, which was connected to the wall, and climbed up on the roof. But that's fine; they're connected, so it was easy enough for him to make that movement. Yep.
And so my archer is +3. 6.
Does not hit. So you and Aberdeen are having a hard time because you're shooting down a pretty narrow alleyway from a distance. So for both your arrow and for your spell, you're trying to shoot down what's essentially a 5-foot wide hallway from 100 feet away. It's a hard shot.
There's a lot going on.
Was no one impressed with my guiding bolt?
Very,
Okay.
very bright.
It was really impressive how you cast it, just not so impressive what happened afterwards.
I love
How I missed.
You cast it with a cracking knuckle.
We gonna do this.
It's awesome. That brings us back to, well, that would be this ghoul, but he's dead. Brings us back to the top of the initiative. So, Carl.
Is Carl close to me?
Carl is right next to you.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you. Like, we need to get this shit done. I cast guidance on you.
Okay.
I can do that at any time, right?
Yes,
I don't have
yep.
to wait until my turn, right?
It is, well, I mean, you could
it's a
do it
bonus
as your
action.
bonus action. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you didn't use a bonus action last time, so you
Yes,
didn't say you do it.
allowing it.
Okay, so guidance on Carl, which is going to give you...
+2.
No, it's...
Use
you
your
roll a
advantage.
d4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gives him an extra d4 on abilities and saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah, I can roll it before or after making the ability check.
Yeah, so basically, an attack is... You can add a d4
Cool.
to it.
So I'm gonna move over to here, edge of the wall, and then I am going to cast Chill Touch.
Chill touch, chill touch, chill touch.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at the ghoul, and so I need to. Here, I'll roll my 20. 13 with an additional
13 hits, for sure.
13 hits
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Okay. And so for Chill Touch, I get 1d8 plus 2 hit points. There's my d8. There we go. 8
Plus your 4,
Nice.
right?
plus.
No, the 4 was on the.
So what does the chill touch look like? Like, how does that...
So I create a ghostly skeletal hand
Yeah.
in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Alright, so this...
But if
Tries
the
to
ghoul's
pull
already
it to the
undead,
deathly hollows.
does necrotic damage do anything?
It actually doesn't have... The ghouls don't have...
If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Cool. Alright, so this skeletal hand kind of pops up out of the ground and wraps
Oh.
around the...
Yeah, so that's this skeletal hand, like it's probably about, I'd say, 6 feet wide.
It's huge.
So yeah, it's a giant. I mean, it's got a
it's
hole
a
into
giant
its
skeletal
ghoul.
hand.
Do you think? Yeah, I mean, it could be.
It's got him by
You
the
never know.
waist.
Yeah. So it reaches up and it like grabs him just directly under the crotch and like lifts it up and just like holds him or her. And like at like 8 feet in the air, and just is destroying it necrotically.
From the nuts.
Right. I didn't like. It was directly from underneath.
It's
there.
cupping the balls.
Yeah, it's like you're not. It's an air jail.
Fair enough.
It's
So
an air jail.
you see the ghoul is confused by this hand, and the necrotic damage is definitely it's hurting it, and it starts kind of swiping at the skeletal hand. But yeah, that's it. This brings us to Zakar. It's still alive. It's hurting, but it's still alive. Or undead.
Unalive.
Yeah.
How far up in the air is it?
It's
Like, how far?
There's more flavor than anything.
Okay, that's fair.
Not 8 feet.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty dope spell. Not a free kid.
I mean, it seems like everyone's got this under control.
You're gonna go back to trying to get your rod.
I was probably gonna throw the rope down.
Okay.
Leave it attached to the chimney, throw it down, so we could actually climb up here if we need to.
Okay.
Easily. And then try and jump down and grab the rod.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Yeah, let's just do this. What do you know? It's 18 plus 4.
Yeah. So you're able to jump off the roof, and you guys down the alleyway see Zakar throws a rope down, and then just you don't know he's put the rod there, so you just see him jump off the roof. You're all like,
What are you doing, Elf?
Grab one of the rods.
and about halfway down to the ground, like you see him stop and kind of swing back and forth. He's holding onto a rod.
The fucking rod.
Where am I in comparison to the ghoul right now?
Like directly above
Directly
its
above
head.
it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to pull out the dagger of permanence.
Okay.
I'm going to unclick the rod and just drop down onto it and try and stab the shit out of it.
Okay. yeah, then make an attack roll.
I love this.
Remember, it is a +1.
Oh.
Not that one.
No. It's a 7 plus 6.
Plus
is,
+1, so it's 14.
Oh, okay.
It's a +1.
Plus 1. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
that hits.
Awesome. Okay. D4 plus 4. Ooh, natural 4. That's 8 damage.
Yeah, I mean, tell me how you kill him.
I just dropped straight down to the top of its head and just click.
You see, the ghoul is distracted by this giant skeletal hand that's cupping its balls and hurting a lot. And it's like swatting at the hand. And then you guys see Zakar jump off the roof, stop halfway. And you're like, oh, okay, good, he's not dead. And then you see him just fall again. You're like, what the fuck? And then you see him land on top of the ghoul, and the ghoul just stops moving and falls over. And Zakar falls standing on top of him. I will say...
Does he superhero land?
Like 8 feet, so... Yeah, you 3-point land on top.
Yeah. It's like if we really want to flavor, I can like jump off the roof and do the like gymnastics, like swing around the bar and then like pop
And
up.
as you're swinging up, you go.
Yeah. No, that'll probably add damage. I'll
So
just
that does
hang on, drop.
that does take care of the last ghoul here, and Zakar is directly on top of him.
Those ghouls are bitches.
Hi guys.
What are ghouls?
Hey there,
I
Elf.
don't even know.
Nice
now you
kill.
Okay.
You did one. We
You're
didn't get to do
surprised that they're
anything.
back. Oh, I thought you guys.
Hey, all
I
right.
thought you guys were on fire.
Yeah.
We didn't
fire
do
over there.
anything earlier.
Here's a
But I
card.
bet you there's more
Hi, girl.
stuff to kill inside.
I bet there is too.
Hey, so I think my fireball is about to go out. So yeah, bye fireball.
Fireball.
Are we out of combat now?
For the time being, you are out of initiative and out of combat.
Can someone get me down from this wall? I can't jump. I might
Beargar
break
works
my
his
leg.
way down and then holds his arms up to catch her like a little kid.
Can you please roll?
Are you gonna roll? Are you just gonna jump down?
I'm just
I
gonna
mean-
jump on him.
It's only
Well, he should roll so he can catch it.
it's only 8 feet, but I will let you get. I will let you roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Roll an
jump, but
athletics
you have
check,
to
Beargar.
roll to see if you'll catch me.
17.
Oh.
Lame.
Because you
catch
holding
her
your hands
easily.
up.
You easily catch her. No problem.
Like Dirty
I just see
Dancing.
her- I just
Like
see
Dirty
her-
Dancing.
No, she just kicks you in the face.
I hold her up for a minute, do a little span.
Oh.
Now let's go kill some monsters.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, come here, Carl. I go over to him and hold my hands up just like I did.
You have to roll see if you catch him too.
14.
Yep. Yeah, you catch her.
Yay!
Come here, lad.
He's oddly lighter.
You and your feet are so light.
I'm the king of the world.
I hold him up and
Like
do a little
Princess Bride.
spin.
Just drift down into his arms.
Where's Thomas at with the gate right now?
He hasn't even started banging on the gates yet. You guys cleared out the courtyard pretty fast. So, like you know what? He actually you hear as you're doing all this, you hear.
No worries, Thomas. Hold on, lad. And
I smashed the gate.
I think I can just open it from in here, lad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, lad. I see you got this rope around you. I'm gonna have some Squishums presents for you later. I promise.
Okay.
So Beargar gets the rope, and Becca's still like hiding outside the gate.
She's beside him.
Yeah. I just kind of look at her and was like, "You don't have to come in if you don't want to."
Oh, fuck that. I came this far. I'm going in.
All right. Well, we're gonna be sending some.
That's so hot.
God. Carl.
We're gonna be.
Carl.
I have an idea, and I got the ropes, and I'm like really like just grinning ear to ear. Like Beargar is in his element. He is happy.
It's the only time
He's
I've
like-
seen Beargar happy.
He's like got the ropes. He's like, I'm gonna go into there. I'm gonna tie this rope to things, and I'm gonna tell you pull. You hear me, Thomas?
Okay.
And Thomas is gonna pull them out here. While they're out here, perhaps you could kill them.
Okay.
And if you have a little trouble, Becca's here to look out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked for you, Les.
Yeah, alright. Let's do it.
And So, and your fireball's out?
Yeah, my fire.
Yeah, okay. Well, the gate's open. We're going in. What you got?
I want to walk up to one of the dead things and like poke its brain. I am a student. I'm scholarly. I want to figure out what it is.
Okay, yeah. So one of them's turned to ash.
Right.
You do have.
But the one that's
two
a
of
car
them.
stab in his
Two
head.
of them.
There's a nice little hole right there.
yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
the one over here besides the car
Yeah.
is easy enough for you to get into his brain. Yeah.
I do have tiny hands too, so like my poke actually like just
Does
like
its arm move a little bit when she pokes it?
You know what? Give me an investigation check.
7. I could just like fall in it instead.
So
Your hand pushes through it.
your kind of stubby little halfling fingers are feeling around in there, and you can kind of feel like where the edge of the brain is, like the difference between the skull and the brain. But you push a little too hard, and then it gets kind of gooey, and then it gets kind of liquidy, and you're like, ew. You pull your finger out, and it's like the brain definitely like died a while back, and some rotting has started to set in.
Do I
so
sniff it? I smell it.
Do you want to smell it?
I do.
Yeah.
Constitution.
I mean, it's not good. It smells like kind of rotten eggs and dead animals. Like, it's not a pleasant smell.
What are you doing, little one? Quit poking the thing's brain.
Are you
Smell
gonna
my
taste it?
hand, Bear
It
Man.
smells disgusting.
I know, but there's
I-
something.
I smell it. I've smelled it before. These things are disgusting, and they smell bad enough without touching them. Elf, clean up your knife. How the fuck are we going to get in this front door?
I'm gonna like wipe my hand off on your loincloth.
I mean, can we have Thomas just kick the door in? I think we might need to smash some of these windows too.
I like that plan. I like that plan a lot.
Yeah, tell me what you Thomas will definitely.
He needs
he's
to
happy
break
too.
the blacked out windows.
Thomas
Yeah.
is almost as much in his element as you are, Beargar. He's like,
Smash them.
smash
Okay. Is there like a sliding thing where I can get mine fucked on the front door?
sliding my
Yeah. Okay.
fucker
So
on the front door.
the
Can I
front-
investigate the front door?
Yeah, the front doors are. This is much more of a kind of a classic cathedral front door. So it's two large kind of arched front doors. There isn't like a slider thing. There is a with steel like kind of wrought iron black metal bars over the front. It's more of an open like shoebox size window that would open up and look inside. You can go look. That's what you see. You don't see any like sliders, but there's definitely something that opens that people can look out.
Where am I?
Yonder.
Okay, I'm back over here checking this shit out. Does it look like I can open it?
You can try. So, like you're trying to open the front doors.
Not yet. Does it look like I could if I wanted to? Like, I'm investigating. I'm just looking around. Like, I don't want to.
You know what?
get
Give me an
started
investigation
without
check. And are you looking for anything in particular? Or are you just like, how do these doors work?
Yeah,
Is it
just like how they work.
open in,
Can
do
I
they open
open them?
out?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, in that case, give me just a perception check.
It is an 11 plus. What is perception? 3. 14.
Yeah, so after a few minutes of kind of looking at the doors, they do open out. And it looks like, I mean, from what you can tell, there's a lock on it on this side. It doesn't even look like a place for there to be like a key that would open the doors. And then you start thinking about it, like, well, I mean, it is a church. It is meant to be, at least in theory, it's meant to be open at all times to anybody that's coming for solace or prayer or whatever. And the little kind of the smaller doors, they open in, and you can go push on one and you see that it opens.
Okay. So, Thomas, I
Yes?
need you to go around this building, smash all the windows, and then come back up here right up front.
Okay. Thomas sets off to doing exactly what you asked him to do. So after a couple seconds, you hear, and he's systematically going and
Smashing all the windows.
Yeah.
Smash 'em. Smash 'em.
Is Becca with him?
It's no, Becca's stayed.
Okay.
It is a long way away for him to get all the way around to the back of the building where there's more windows, and there's lots of windows. and even at Thomas's height, the back windows are going to be a little harder for him to get to.
Throw them.
You can estimate it's going to be several minutes before he's done.
Okay, so now let's gather everybody up. Come up with a plan. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
So I think we can just walk in these fucking doors here. I figure that Thomas has given us a little light through all the windows that you get. You just hear him in the background like, smash! Wah, 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 smash!
Can I roll Bob? See if he's got anything on him.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Sorry, while you're talking, I'll just what, investigation?
Yeah. Sorry, yes, investigation. Check. 18? Oh. You find a little coin purse on him, 3 silver, 2 gold, and then you find a little notebook. And as you flip through the notebook, you realize
A little notebook.
that a very small little notebook. But when you open the notebook, you see that Bob kept really good ledgers. And he
was meticulous.
He was incredibly meticulous, and he knew exactly, like... And you realize that he was more of kind of like a merchant than he was a mercenary or a guard. He just supplied these people with meat.
Goat meat?
Yeah.
The meat man.
The meat merchant.
He got stuck doing this because Carl was like... But yeah, I mean, like he knew them. He knew what they were. He knew what he was
why
supplying.
Finley died, man.
And you can see from a quick investigation of the ledger, that he has been supplying them with meat for months.
So while he's reading through the ledger,
Yeah.
I'm talking to the other ones, and I'm like, okay, Carl, I have an idea. This is going to work. I need your help.
Let's do it.
And so we go to Bob, and I pull out one of his arms,
Okay.
and I said, Carl, I need you to hold this arm. And I
did
chop it
not
off
say
with
it
my
was going to do
axe.
this.
Fair enough. I mean, it takes some time, but you can. I'll let you roll to see how long it takes you. Just roll an attack.
While I'm going through his
17.
pockets, just axe.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah, no problem.
That's no
For
plus
one,
anything, that's just the
one strike takes
Okay.
the arm off, and yeah, that happens while you're pulling shit out of his
Yeah.
pockets.
Just standing there
cheeseburger.
holding his
Now
arm.
you have an arm.
And then I give it to Carl. And I'm like, now when you see bad guys, throw it to them and say something cool like, dinner's up, or time to eat, or eat this, not me, you creepy fucks.
But
You know,
it's
clever
his
shit.
arm.
Yes, they eat meat. Did you not see the goats last night?
Yeah.
The ones that
Okay.
the ones the blood?
So now I have to carry his arm around the whole time?
And be witty.
You don't have to be witty. That was just
Armistice
you know.
Day.
So I go and cut off another armistice. So,
I don't know what that word means.
and so I go and I cut off his other arm, and I got that, and I turn to Aberdeen, and I'm like, "Would you like a piece of Bob to throw at the monsters when we get inside?"
A bit of Bob.
How big is the arm? How
Like
how long?
your
Like
size.
your size. It's like almost as long as you. It's like 2.5 feet long.
What if I touch this arm and invoke light into it? So it's like just a glowing arm.
No, I want them to be attracted to the arm.
Oh, okay, because
So-
this will not yet.
I don't think they like the light.
Okay.
So I'd like you to put the light, when you get there, in the furthest back.
But I have to
so
touch
that-
it.
We'll touch something and then throw it back there, lass.
Okay.
I like the idea of swinging a golden light-filled arm.
Would you like
Hand smacking him with a
Would you
breakdown
like a
hot.
leg? Or a foot, perhaps?
Maybe
Foot,
a
maybe.
foot. I want a foot.
Chopping off that foot.
You don't have to roll. Like with
Please don't roll.
It's like as what you rolled previously, you know how to. It's almost like quartering a chicken. Like you're able to
Or an elk.
or an elk.
You know, you don't really quarter chickens. You just eat them.
Yeah, you do.
You eat the whole chicken. Nobody eats half a chicken. You share it with your boyo.
You eat the whole thing. Yeah, it's like you know your way around this, and even though it was Bob, it's pretty easy to take all the body parts off. In the meantime, Becca's like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I thought we were going
get
inside.
inside.
And
Well-
she goes up and just starts to try and open the door.
Well, Becca, you never go into a battle unarmed. That's really what
Yes, sir.
Becca casts silence on you.
So where's Thomas at this? I was kind of waiting for Thomas to come back around.
And Thomas is smashing windows. Thomas is gone for a while. And Becca's like,
Let's open up those doors.
yeah, Becca's like got her hand on the door. She's like, I'm gonna open the
All
door.
right. Well, Beargar's like, no, lass, and he like pushes her back, and he kicks the door open.
It's, he kicks the door and he's like, shit, it opens out.
Hold on.
And she's like, opens the door.
Beargar's back to his theatric.
Okay.
It's like Mendestra.
I've got my glowing foot. I'm cradling it like
You guys are the weirdest fucking. You're so weird.
and I'm kind of stroking the foot with this glowing light.
weird side now.
Is
You
there a
gotta
shoe?
lift this
Take
up.
the shoe
No,
off?
just a foot.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
There's no
add
shoes.
It's time to switch maps.
All right.
All right, we're going inside.
Okay, so you have opened the front door. And we switched maps. We are now inside of the main portion of the cathedral. The first thing that because you had Thomas going around smashing windows out, I'm going to say that you do have pretty good view of this. It is kind of a standard cathedral. It has a long center aisle that leads up to it kind of leads out into the darkness. You can't quite see to the end of the cathedral. It's pretty big. The things that you notice first off is where there would have been pews, there are not. It is just the whole space is empty.
You stop it.
Pew pew pew.
For those of you listening, Dustin is making little finger guns and peering.
One time
He was
it's
doing it
not a
silently.
sexual reference.
Oh man.
There are no pews.
There are no pews. There's nowhere for anybody.
Are there pew-pews?
There's nowhere for anybody to sit. There's also nowhere for anybody to shoot toy guns. It's very empty. It's the whole thing is empty, like completely empty.
Nowhere to hide.
Mendestra!
Your voice echoes like a lot.
Hey!
It's you also can't see completely to the end. You can see to your left, which would be reference from the outside, the east side. All the windows are smashed, and you also notice that from where Thomas smashed the windows, that the windows were kind of boarded up in some places, had curtains hung in front of them in others. The boards, with a pretty cursory glance, but still pretty easy to tell, were probably with the pews.
Okay.
The thing is, there's nothing here. Like, it's empty. As far as you can see. And that's what you see just looking in the front door. Right now, Beargar, you're standing in the front. Becca is right behind you. And she's going to say, well, do you see anything? Is there anything in there? Or get out of the way.
I don't see anything, and I step to the side.
Okay.
Which one's me? This one?
You're actually in the back. Although you should be in the front. Technically speaking, marching order should be you, Becca, and then I don't know. The rest of you guys place yourselves where you want to be. There questions about Thomas have been going around. Thomas cannot get in here.
He too big.
But you also you look inside, you're looking around, and you hear and further down here another window breaks, and you can see Thomas has made pretty good.
So slowly.
Yeah, he's about halfway around.
He's about a third of the way around, halfway around.
Good job, Thomas.
Do you say good job, Thomas? You see, like, through one of the windows, just like Thomas's face. Thank you. I see you made it inside.
Keep smashing, lad. We'll see you up front.
Okay.
Is my foot
Glowing?
glowing?
Yeah, your foot is glowing.
Okay,
You
so
cast light
I
on it.
glowed my foot.
Yeah.
You glowed your foot?
I glowed
You
my
got that
foot.
foot glow.
No, look at that glow.
So within 20 feet, though,
yeah,
there's
so
a radius.
That's good. That right now it'll make a bigger difference later. Later.
So I'm still outside, right?
Okay. Yep.
And so the doors are shut. I reach. I take the arm that I've been carrying.
Yeah.
And I reach it inside and give Beargar and Becca a little wave and go, "Hey, did you guys see anything in there?
Becca
Just checking."
Becca's 100% going to ignore that.
Beargar guffaws.
Mandustra!
Mandustra, come out here so we can kill you. My
Please,
boy Paolo's gonna give you a hand.
You're gonna see Becca is gonna kind of take the
Then I
lead
go
now.
in.
She's gonna say, "Follow me," and she starts heading down.
Okay.
As you guys are moving in, it's getting easier to see as you go along.
with my glowing foot as well.
Between your, yeah, and what is your dark vision good at?
I think it's like
I
60.
also have dark vision.
Yeah.
You do too? Yeah.
60
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, 60.
All right, good. As you're getting in here, because the broken windows, because of the glowing foot and the dark vision, it's pretty easy to see. At the very end of the cathedral, you have what still remains in place, a large marble, I guess like dais, a place where they would have, the priestess would have done any sort of their prayers or preaching from. Would have been the pulpit. Yeah, would have been here at the top, or the foot, I guess the foot end of the cathedral.
The glowing foot.
The glowing foot end. Becca is kind of making a beeline over here.
Where are you going?
She's like, "Well, come on, let's go."
Beargar
There's nobody
is
up here.
on her hip.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I'll go too. I
When
just
she
can't.
when she gets over here, you hear her, she starts, "Shit, fuck." And she starts kind of walking around, and you can see as she gets kind of out of the way. There was very obviously some sort of a structure in this corner over here that has been collapsed or boarded up or whatever. But like you can't. There's a bunch of rubble and wood and stuff that's kind of packed into this area. She's like, "Fuck."
Is this where the basement was?
Well, that's where the door was, yeah. I mean, we were supposed to go down there.
Beargar, can he just start like moving shit out of the way? Like,
yeah, for sure. Give me a strength check. Pretty easy. You guys hear dogs in the distance. It's weird.
Is there
Natural
maybe
20.
Woo! So with a natural 20, you're able to clear off kind of the surface rubble, and you're able to get down to where like the door was. The door has been sealed over. Like you're like, you can't get there, but you at least know that no amount of like work or time on this is going to get you there.
This is like
there's got to be another way to get down.
I was gonna say, can we like investigate? Maybe there's like a stone or something that we can push to like an alternate entrance.
100%. Give me an investigation check with advantage because Becca's going to help you because she's going to say, no, there was a time I came in here one time and I saw one of the priestesses. They were moving around by the altar and somebody around. She's I don't remember where it was, but somebody was around one of these pillars. And you look, and there's there's 4 pillars that kind of hit each corner of the cathedral. So they were around one of the pillars doing something.
We should all go to a pillar apiece
And do an investigation.
and investigate each pillar.
To make it easy, you got one.
Pillar.
Here. You got one right here.
Pilar.
You got one here. You got one there.
I'll take.
Okay, I'll do
I'll
this
take
one.
this guy.
Cool.
One of those. Okay.
Ignore me.
Ignore me. Okay.
So my
here, go
investigation
here.
check on my pillar is 14.
Okay. That was with advantage. Yes. Everyone roll.
With advantage, you can roll again. Take that.
She gets advantage. The rest of
16.
you guys roll straight. 16. Great.
12.
18.
18. Fantastic. 12.
Yeah.
And please tell me which pillars you
I had a
18.
I had a 21, and I just went right here.
Okay, you're 21 here. She's here with you. You had a 21. You had an 18.
16.
16. 12?
12.
Okay, so all of you notice each one of these pillars they're banded in metal. They're marble pillars, but they're banded in metal, and each one of them has 4 slots for a torch. But there's only 1 torch in each one of the pillars. The 12, you're like, man,
Yeah.
no.
It's a pillar.
There's a pillar. It's got some torches on it, and you're like, no, guys.
I found the pillar.
Even with Becca helping you, you're like, she's like, no, I don't. And she kind of, you see, she's kind of jiggling some of the sconces, like where the torches should go, and she's like, no, it's not this one. It's definitely not this one. So you know.
So
where
it's
you
a
are.
lever, or can we just destroy one of these pillars?
Hey, my pillar has a metal ring around it.
Yeah, and so you got a 21, right?
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You got
You
a
got a
21.
21.
Okay.
Can we maybe melt it? Would that help? I've got heat metal.
With the
Let's see what he says.
with the 18 and with the 21, so you Beargar with your 21, you realize there's 4 sconces. You start playing with the sconces, and you're like, or not sconces, but like places to hold the torch. You're like, it's weird. There's 4 of them, and where they're placed, and you kind of start messing with them. And you're like, no, definitely, it's designed so that they all 4 look the same. But there's definitely supposed to be one of these that's different, and you just kind of understand that what you're looking for. You're looking for some sort of a lever on these. And Carl, on yours, you start kind of testing each one, and you finally find that the one that's facing farthest away, there's no torch in it, but the thing that would hold the torch seems to be moving. You can't quite get a good enough grip on it, but it is moving more than the other ones are.
Hey, guys. Hey, people. I think one of mine is moving, so I think mine might be the pillar, or pilar, however you want to say it, that we should have all 4 torches at. Because this one right here has a little lever that you can pull.
Beargar has already walked over to you and taken the torch that's in it out
Yeah.
and put it in the one that you're talking about.
Good. You've taken 1 torch out of, where did you take it out of yours?
I took it out of his. I thought that it was the one that moved was the lever.
So you took it out of his. When you put it in, you hear it click, but there's still, like, it's not quite, it's moving a little bit more, but you feel like there's something more to be done, and you start thinking, like, and then you remember you checked yours, and yours, it didn't move. This one moves. So definitely you feel like you're on the right track. You just haven't quite.
Did the torch I took out, did that move too?
A little bit. Not as much as where you are.
Can you guys just bring the other 3 torches over here?
Yeah. So I go back and grab my torch.
Yep, good.
And come stick it where the original one was.
I'll grab this one from over here.
And as you do that, you hear a click again, and the torch that you moved over, the first torch you moved over, seems to move a little more. And then you grab yours as a card.
I'll bring it over.
You click yours in one of the spots, and the torch moves a little more.
Bring your torch, lass.
I'm
From
coming.
over there.
I'm coming.
And then, Aberdeen, as you bring your torch over, you put it in the last spot, and when you click the 4th one in, you hear behind the pillar something let loose, and then the first torch that you place, Beargar, you're able to pull it all the way down, and the altar slides over.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
And there is a staircase. Or not a staircase, sorry. A ladder here.
Should I throw my glowing foot down there?
I think that's a great idea, lass.
Throw it right down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Can
say
you move
yes.
my little legs? Thank you. So if there is something nefarious that does not like light, at least when we all go down there, we have a little bit of space to kind of see what we might be dealing with.
So when you throw your foot down there, you
Bob
see...
foot.
Bob foot.
Bob
When
foot.
you throw Bob's foot. The glowing Bob foot. The Gabob foot.
Glub up.
The glow bob.
When you throw it down there, you see the ladder only goes down about 8 feet. It hits the ground, and down below you can see some tiles. But kind of from your vantage point above, it's hard to really see anything other than the base of the ladder.
Where's the back door? Sorry.
Is it downstairs?
It's downstairs.
Okay.
And then, I mean, you are able to tell, like, where you are and compared to where the windows were.
So we know that's downstairs. Okay.
You would know for sure, and you had a pretty good idea from where it was located in the back of the cathedral that it was below the main floor of the cathedral.
So Beargar looks back. You losers coming or what? And he goes down the ladder.
Okay, all right.
I grab a torch and I light a torch.
Okay, good idea.
Good plan.
And then I toss the torch that's lit down to Beargar and say, "Take this, you dumbass."
Thank you, lad. I'm standing by the glowing foot, so I can
Yeah.
see my immediate area.
We'll get to what you see in a second. You guys all do notice that Becca is she's following you, but she's behind you, and she's very hesitant to go downstairs.
You all
Are
right?
you scared to find your children with what we need to do this whole dang diddly time?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Becca, this is no time to be scared. Your kids could be down there. We have to save them.
I love it. Becca's like, I mean, I know that they're down there, and I'm afraid of what I'm going to find.
Take that fear and you bottle it up. We don't, right now, they could be dead, they could be alive. We don't know. The only way that we're going to find out is if you go down there with us.
Zakara's gonna walk up and just put a hand on her shoulder. That's it.
Yes. I'll tell you what, give me a persuasion check with advantage, because the car is soothing.
Just
They're there.
Yeah.
They're there.
Not even they're there, just like the hand on there. Just
Yeah. You guys hear, another window breaks.
What is it?
It's 11.
Thomas,
13.
you almost done.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I mean, if you don't mind, though, I'm going to bring up the rear. I'll go, but
not because you said so.
I don't...
Just stay close to the foot.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
Just stay close
Beargar
to me.
has
I'll
started
pick up
yelling
the foot.
again. Mandestra!
Okay. You guys are all going down the ladders. Down the ladder.
I snag a torch.
And you snag a torch. So we have 2 torches?
Yes.
And glowing foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold the Mandestra speech for a second.
No. Bum, bum.
Basically, this is where you've come in. You're here. What you can see, Beargar, now that you've gotten down the ladder,
I have a torch
you
and
see-
a glowing foot.
you see a foot that's glowing. It's laying at the base of the ladder. Here.
But the glowing foot gives me a 20-foot radius.
Yes. So you can see these walls.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can see 60 feet.
So you guys are able to see this hallway pretty well, and you're looking down a hallway. When you start yelling Mandestra, it echoes down this hallway, and you can tell just from the sound that this basement goes deep.
Is this a jail?
I don't know, lass.
Is this a prison? Is
Do we-
this
I don't know.
is this
Do
a
you notice
religious
any
prison?
doors?
I know. It's
You do. You
religious.
see, from where you are, you can see a set of doors about 15, 20 feet up on the right from where you are.
Lass,
Everyone give me a perception check, though, please.
do you mind if I throw your foot up the hallway?
As long as we got those torches, I don't see why I can't. I don't see why
I didn't
the
see
foot can't
shit.
help us.
21!
Oh, look at you!
18.
Perceiving
18,
stuff.
21, 14, and 4.
4.
I
Okay,
saw the best!
we'll start from the 4. You kind of see the back of Beargar's head.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm back.
You're like, hey, man,
haven't
wait.
gotten down yet.
What's down there?
You're standing like right above the foot, and it's kind of like blocking.
Hey,
out.
man, my torch is getting real close to your head.
What are you doing?
14, you smell smoke. And you can't really see anything, but you smell smoke.
Well, we did put the cart in the back.
18,
Fire.
you hear, as your voice is echoing down the hallway, you hear movement much further down the hallway. With the 21, you have a pretty good idea that there's definitely somebody behind the doors moving around that you can see. You can tell there's more movement down the hallway, and you can tell that the fire you guys set out, or that you saw them set outside, has definitely started to do some damage, because it's smoky here, but you can even kind of see the smoke getting thicker further down the hallway.
And that's...
So that's
that would've
actually
been to the right of us.
right.
Okay.
So it's to the right of you, but on this level.
Okay.
I'd like to throw one of the torches as
Look,
far as I can.
Hold on, lass. Hold on, lad.
Hold on to that.
We got the glowy foot. Do you mind if I throw your foot, lass?
Yeah, but not too far because we do need to kind of sit.
So-
At least light source.
remember when we made a glowing
I
arrow?
just don't know what
Oh yes.
Yeah, could
But
do
if
that too.
I could, but as soon as I touch your glowing arrow, the glowing foot's gonna go away.
But I can
Oh,
throw.
never mind.
I could throw the torch, and then we can flank whatever comes out of that door because I can control flame.
Well, the foot doesn't have flame on it.
Right. This is why
That's
I
why the torch-
I want to throw one of the torches.
So, okay, whatever you want to do.
That's
That's cool. I was thinking we would throw the foot right here, so anything down the hall had to walk by that light.
Sure.
And then we could check what's in here
Sure.
with the torches.
Yeah,
I think
where are
that'll
the
work.
doors?
The only doors you see right now are about 15 feet up to
We got
Okay.
one set on the right.
You could
I
throw
haven't
your...
seen anything.
When we see an enemy, throw your torch at it.
Okay.
So you're throwing a foot down the
Yeah,
hallway?
the foot goes to here.
Okay, so if you get the foot out there...
Do you need
can-
like an ability check or anything? Or
You can
Throw
give me...
a foot throwing check.
yeah, it's only like what, like 40 feet.
It's fine. I mean, you can throw it back.
roll an 11.
Yeah, you're fine. So you're able to throw the foot about 30 feet down the hallway. I feel like I need...
Is it a length of a football field?
All right, this is your glowing foot.
Is it-
There we go.
All right. So you've thrown your glowing foot, and it's lighting things up. As you...
Does it pulse?
You can now see that there's some more doors, and it looks like corridors that go off left and right up there. I mean, yeah, you're looking into a space that looks like there's...
And so, where is the smoke coming from, Zakar?
To the right.
From this room here?
Yes.
And then,
yes.
but yeah,
That's not from
Beargar.
our fire, right?
The one that we set outside. That you guys set outside, yeah.
How did it get downstairs?
It was downstairs.
The
That
door in the
was
back
always-
is downstairs.
It was always
That's what we came
downstairs.
down to here.
Oh.
I know it's confusing when you get to the building.
Well, there's the
it's turns
building, and then outside went like on
That's
a,
correct.
It's on
It was
a
on a
hill.
hill. That's right.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we came in up here.
So came in on the
downstairs
top
from
floor.
here.
It's okay. So Beargar just walks with his torch out
Okay.
and looks at, and checks this door out.
Okay.
Is it closed? Is it open?
It's closed. 100% it's
Okay.
closed.
Investigate.
Yep. Are you checking for traps? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
12.
12. Best you can tell, it seems like it's not trapped. It is locked.
Do you think you can pick this lock, Elf?
I mean, I could certainly try. Lockpick is what? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, and
I got a +2 inside.
do you have lockpicking tools?
Probably not.
Okay. Then yeah, you're just doing straight up sleight of hand.
Why does this?
You don't get a proficiency check or anything on that, unless you're proficient at sleight of hand.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just can't. It does not want to scroll.
What about you, other elf?
I can try.
Hey, there it is. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. 10.
10. You're jamming like a stick in there.
Yeah, I got a rusty dagger from something else.
It's,
I can poke at it.
The weird thing is that you're like, man, this is never gonna work. Like,
Yeah.
this is such a terrible idea. And then you hear, and then the door kind of releases a little bit. It's DC 10.
Did it?
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. I think it worked.
Beargar turns the knob, kicks that shit open.
Terrible idea.
And you're holding a torch.
Hold
right?
the torch out in
Beargar,
front of
you're
me.
so strong.
All right, so I guess I'm right in front there.
All right.
Bear's
Beargar.
right there.
So
I guess I'm probably down,
Can I,
like,
like,
playing
touch
with
your
the
muscle?
lock.
yeah.
Uniform?
He clicks.
Is
I'll
your
just
rock gonna
pull the
get
bow. Just
Maybe
in
she
case.
does.
Okay.
It's me, Eleanor.
She's a rock. I don't care.
Okay, and then as the room opens up, to the two of you that were in and did your investigation in Hawthorne Manor, you see a scene that is very familiar. You see a square carpet in front of you that has been, it looks like it's been hand painted on, that has a very familiar inscription to you. It was on the carpet in the manor.
Yeah, the
You
upstairs
see-
manor.
You see the same style of altar, and you see on either side of the altar. Sorry, there should have been one right here too. You see on either side of the altar statues of Urian that have had the face scratched off.
There's nothing in here.
And you see, well, that's what you can see from the door. And over here, you see
A light source.
what is now a faint light source and smoke billowing into here, and the room is kind of smoky. And you can also kind of see that there's some like blood and stuff on the floor around the door.
Can we tell that probably that's where the ghosts were?
Probably where the goats were. That's all you can see from standing in the doorway.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's going on up there?
Beargar
Smoky.
walks in with his torch up. Could I open that door?
The flaming door.
Is it like flaming or is it like smoking? Is it?
It's smoking, and you can see kind of around the edges some flames are starting to lick into the door. It is not currently like on fire, but it's definitely the fire you lit outside is catching this wooden door on fire, and it's starting to do it some damage. You can also now see that the reason why you couldn't open the door from outside is because there's a very large wooden bar across the door to keep it locked.
Can I move that without hurting myself? Like, can I check? Can I look at it and see?
Yeah. You know what? It's the wood is hot, but it's not on fire yet. So yeah, you can move it pretty.
Okay, so I just kind of unlock it and throw the thing to the side, and like I touch it to see if it's too hot to just open it.
Yeah, to open the door.
Yeah.
As you touch the handle, it's hot. It burns you.
Okay, so I just
Leave the door alone.
yes, and I hold the torch up and kind of move forward a little bit.
Yeah, I would have followed him in there.
Mendestra, you got me, Boyo, and I got something for you. And I have a torch in one hand. I have the axe on my back right now, and I have the arm. I'm just kind of dragging it along.
The inscription, was that in Celestial? Okay, that's right.
I can read Celestial.
You can read what's on this inscription, Les.
Yes,
Can you read Celestial?
I can read it too.
Yeah.
but I'm not in
Well,
there.
you can't.
I'm not.
And I
physically
don't
in
have
there.
my notes on me to
Yeah.
recite it to you, but it is the same inscription that you saw.
We saw the same inscription, this creepy inscription.
No?
I got it. If you can read my handwriting.
Let me see.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Give it
my,
to Bear Man.
my
It's definitely an inscription.
It is inscribed.
It's written in Celestial.
Yep.
hold on.
Yep.
Hold on, let me see here, my old eyes. From here he is born anew. His presence is covering the land. There is only one true God. Of Urian his shall be eternal. I don't know why they say this and then burn his face off every fucking time. Mendestra!
It is a little strange, right? Apparently, Urian is the only god, but they do not like him.
Yeah.
Because who would defile the statues like that, especially in a holy place?
Right.
I don't know.
Um,
Some bad people.
you see Becca looking around, and she hears you guys reading this, and she'll say, "Don't read it aloud, and you don't want to call that here now.
What?
We
Call
need to.
that? What's that?
It's. I mean, now is not really the time to get into this, but this is where the presence always came from in our house. It came out of the altar after we read the inscription, and there was always a price to be paid, some sort of, pound of flesh, so to speak. You always
Is that
had
what the goats are for?
No, it had to be personal. You had to. It usually involves some sort of sacrifice, or pain, or something.
Personal goats.
Personal
Sounds-
goes, absolutely.
Is that why you're no?
That sounds fucked up. They're doing fucked up shit in your old house, lady.
Yeah, it is fucked up. Yeah.
And Beargar
Uh,
starts walking this way around it with his torch up.
Give me a perception check.
Mendestra, you fat
Everyone.
bitch!
Everyone, give me a perception check.
I got a 7.
9.
7, 9, great.
19.
No.
19, okay.
18.
18.
So glad you guys came onto our party.
And Becca got it too. So as you guys are hollering and yelling and screaming, you're seeing more of this space. You don't see anything in the room other than the fact that it's an altar, and the altar seems to keep going back. But you, Aberdeen, hear something above you, and you're like, "What? What is that?" And as you look up, you see on the roof above you is
Hanging.
something that you've never seen before.
Somebody get that light in here!
Now, you guys can see it. The torchlight's lighting it up, and it looks like a person, but their face has been kind of split wide. Their grin seems to be too big for a normal face. Lots of sharp, pointy teeth, gold glowing eyes, drooling. The drool is kind of starting to drip down on you guys, and this thing drops down in the middle of you. Let's roll initiative.
And that concludes episode 10 of the Corellan Chronicles. Join us next time to see what kind of monsters the Band of Misfits finds in the basement of the convent.
Okay, bye.